Hmm. I wonder if collegiate athletes should get paid. Yeah, they work hard for it. I don't know. Hey,
What's up?
you okay?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
All right. Actually, do you have time for a quick question?
Sure. Got plenty of time. What's
Great. Do you think collegiate athletes should get paid?
up? It's a really good question. Let's go for a walk. Okay, so I'm gonna be real with you. Personally, I don't think that college athletes should be paid. But before everybody jumps on me and attacks me for my opinion, I do have a reason for it. 3, actually. Wanna hear 'em?
Sure.
Great. Let's do it. I'm kidding. I was kidding. Thanks for joining me. My first point, education should always come first. Oh, what am I thinking? Please, take a seat. A big thing that a lot of students like to forget, especially when they're away on an athletic scholarship, are that sports are a privilege. They're not a right, they're not a requirement, they're a choice. I know a lot of times you hear students say things like, oh, but I have to do this and but I have to do that. Actually, funny enough, no you don't. It's a choice that you're making. Oh, I see you have a question.
But what about those students who can only attend college on an athletic scholarship?
That's a good point. But I have this to say. If a student is really working hard to get their GPA up, they can also get an academic scholarship in college as well as an athletic scholarship. So you get the best of both worlds. Wait, what's that over there?
What? I don't see anything.
Welcome back. My second point, free education. If a student's going away on an athletic scholarship, why should they also be paid for it? They're going away practically for free. Do you know how much the average cost of university is?
I'm sure you're going to tell me.
You're certainly right. According to collegeboard.org, the average cost for a public university for just 1 year is about $23,890. Now, multiply that by 4 years, you have $95,560 that they're not paying for. Now, let's crank that up just a little bit more. The average cost for a private university is about $32,410. Multiply that by 4 years, you have over $129,000 that these students also aren't paying for. And in a lot of cases, that's for a bachelor's degree. Now, do you know what the average value of a bachelor's degree over a lifetime is?
I'm guessing 2.8 million?
Either you read the board or you're completely correct. The average lifetime value, according to georgetown.edu, is exactly $2.8 million. So you're telling me these students are going away on an athletic scholarship practically for free, getting a bachelor's degree worth approximately $2.8 million, and they also want to get paid with that? Yeah, I'm gonna say no. And in a lot of cases, a lot of them aren't even gonna go pro. Is it hot in here or is it just me? Do me a favor. Catch. Thanks for holding that. So, for my third and final point, unfortunately, just most collegiate athletes just aren't going to make it to the pros. According to norwichcsd.gov, only about 5.8% of collegiate athletes will make it to the NFL. Now, let's put that into perspective. Let's say we put 100 different student athletes into a room. Only about 6 people will walk out of there a pro in the NFL, or even the CFL. The rest of them, unfortunately, just won't make it pro. Question?
So why not pay the ones that are going to make it?
Well, 2 things to that. Firstly, if you pay one, you have to pay all. So if you pay one school, and if one school pays for all their athletes, all the other schools that are in that division have to pay for the athletes. And a lot of schools just can't do that. Secondly, it's really hard to tell what athletes are gonna make it. Oh, second question?
So why not pay the best ones?
Well, it's also really hard to tell even if the best ones are gonna go to the NFL or to the pros. Now, according according to NFL.com, at least 7 different Heisman winners didn't go pro. Now, and this could be from injuries that they sustained during their careers in college, or even just life decisions that they make. But overall, they just don't go. So it's really hard to decide or to tell which ones are going to make it. Did that answer your question? Cool. Well, overall, personally, I don't think collegiate athletes should be paid. Most of them don't go. College is free and they did get different scholarships. And finally, that's not what college is about. College is about learning new things and experiencing stuff. It's not just about sports. Because at the end of the day, sports, they're a choice. Anyway, I'm Jaron Jameson, and this has been why collegiate athletes shouldn't get paid.